Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Tuesday, April 25th, 2017. Today begins with one of the best stories I think I have ever seen. A trainer brought with them a lucky pineapple to the first Latin American International Pokemon Tournament and took home the championship. Congratulations to the pineapple! Oh yeah, and its trainer, Ashton Cox. Up next, the release date for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has been revealed, and PC, PS4, and Xbox One owners can look forward to playing it on September 19th. The Nier Automata DLC that brings the CEO of Square Enix as one of the bosses to the game is coming on May 2nd. And then we have a delay for the free DLC coming to Resident Evil 7 called Not a Hero, and it does not have another release window. It has been delayed indefinitely. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has received a hotfix update which fixes loot balance and a bug that would give players immortality. Update 1.12 has come to Stardew Valley, bringing more language support and fixes a few bugs, but it's only on PC for now. Console players should see it in about 2 weeks. EA has shared some details about the spring update coming to Battlefield 1, which will change quite a few things about private servers. Password protection will be an option, and it will take just 6 players for a rental server to start, rather than the previous 20. And our last update news is for Nvidia graphics drivers version 381.89, so if you have an Nvidia graphics card, please update accordingly. Humble Bundle has a really enticing offer. If you purchase Outlast 2 on their store, you will also receive the original Outlast. That's really not a bad deal if you're looking to get into the series. In a similar offer, if you purchase an Oculus Rift, Oculus Touch controllers, and a qualifying Nvidia graphics card, you will receive 3 VR games for free. The graphics card selection is limited to a GTX 1060, 1070, 1080, or a 1080 Ti. 3 more games have been added to the list of Xbox One backwards compatible titles: Time Shift, Assault Heroes 2, and Commander's Attack. It turns out the recent patch to Super Bomberman R, which improved the frame rate, didn't come without a cost. Instead of playing the game at 720p while undocked on Nintendo Switch, the resolution has been dropped to 960 by 540, though Digital Foundry did say the improved frame rate did make for a better experience. The trophy list for Injustice 2 has been leaked, and there's a very strong indication the Joker will return to the roster. Trainers playing Pokemon Sun and Moon might be happy to know that the next Pokemon Global mission starts today, and trainers have to harvest 3 million Pokebeans. Stay tuned to News Cartridge to see if they can accomplish this task. Tiny Racers has finally come to GTA Online, giving the classic top-down view from the first 2 GTA games. In other GTA news, Rockstar is offering a tax rebate, but don't worry, you won't need TurboTax or anything. Just by logging in between today and Sunday, April 30th, all players on PC, PS4, and Xbox One will receive $425,000 sometime during the middle of May. This is literally free money. Just log in and play for maybe 5 minutes and it's yours. And before we move on to the main topic of the day, which is quite positive if I may add, we here at News Cartridge don't like bullshit. And as the saying goes, sunlight is the best disinfectant. So let's take a magnifying glass to this next one and burn it to the ground. Yesterday I covered that Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 has a 5-minute initial loading time on PS4, and while that in itself is bullshit, it doesn't stop there. The multiplayer mode for Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 has been delayed, not delayed. If you would believe CI Games, it's because they wanted to bring the best single-player experience possible, and somehow the multiplayer could dilute potential from the campaign. I say somehow because I'm not the one who presented that bullshit, so I'm not going to try to defend that bullshit. In my own opinion, I gotta say that so I don't get in trouble, either the multiplayer was put on lowest priority, or it's still in development, but either way, that doesn't matter. I don't appreciate being told that one part of the game could make another part worse. That just doesn't make any sense to me. And that brings us to our final topic of the day, and I promised it would be positive, and for the most part, I think it is. A new trailer is out for Sonic Forces, and I will say up until now, I was skeptical, but after seeing this, I think the game has real potential. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous. This looks like the Genesis games of old, but everything is rendered in 3D, which is exactly what I want. Just give me Sonic where you run from right to left as fast as you can. Collect the rings, jump on the bad guys, defeat Robotnik. You know, Sonic. Not this, let's give Sonic a bunch of bandages because we're hip and cool. You know, Sega thought that this is what people actually wanted in the past. Now, the one criticism I did have about this trailer is it doesn't look as though there's many paths to travel. Though it is the first level, and the game isn't out yet, everything is subject to change. But label me interested. Remember, all of us have been burned by video game trailers in the past, so I'm not putting my complete faith in it. I still want to know how it plays. But with that being said, are you interested in Sonic Forces, or do you not like this style of gameplay? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. One of these games is sure to fit your style. It's tomorrow's game releases. For PC, BlazBlue Central Fiction, ASTA Online, Army General, Scanner Sombra, Ruin of the Reckless, Earthfall, the zombiest adventures in the perverted age of enlightenment with a pinch of woodpunk. Corroded, Bonnie's Adventure, Battle Riders, and Battle Brews. For PlayStation 4, Zombier. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And I got banned from laser tag today. Yeah, apparently they frown on using a knife to save ammo. That joke was so dumb. Oh man, that joke is so dumb. So yeah, new Sonic game. I'm actually interested in it now. Before I was like, yeah, they've shown us good videos before, and then they gave us shit. But this one could be good. I don't know. It looks good. Looks really good. Looks can be deceiving, though. We've all been burned by other games before. Yooka-Laylee recently. No Man's Sky in the past. No Man's Sky is an easy example to bring up, but it still applies. It's not like No Man's Sky didn't happen or exist. Watch Dogs had a visual downgrade. Mighty Number 9 was not good. Like, there's just, there's not... So we'll see. We'll just have to see how it plays. We'll wait for the critics to see how it plays. We'll probably see more about it at E3. Maybe people will get to play it at E3, and we'll see. We'll see. We have to always remain skeptical, interested but skeptical. That's always, I think, the best way to handle it. I want to see how this is, but this looks good, but this isn't gold. Don't put anything on a pedestal, all right? You put a game on a pedestal, it can't do any wrong, then you're not going to see it for what it truly is, okay? So, other than that, what is CI Games trying to pull? Has anybody ever made the argument that adding a single player game to a multiplayer game, or to a game that say a multiplayer comes out first, and they're all like, we didn't want to add a single player because it would dilute the multiplayer experience. That makes even less sense than the multiplayer diluting the single player experience, I think. That makes even less sense. It still doesn't make sense. It's just, it's not a thing. That's not, how can, a whole different mode, different part of the game have any effect or any bearing on another part of the game? What? I understand, like, if they want to, if they want to put more resources into their, if they wanted to judge the resources, they wanted to, They wanted to use their resources properly, be most efficient at it. Okay, fine. And their best way to do that was to put out a really good, focus on their single player campaign and put out a really good one, and then do their multiplayer. But that's not what they're saying. What they're saying is that if we released them at the same time, the single player would dilute the multiplayer. It would make it lesser. It would make it, or one of the, you would dilute, one of the two would make the other one lesser. That's not a thing. That's not how that works. Unless it's just bad. If it's just bad, if it's just shit, then of course that's going to make it bad. But that's not what they're, do you want to just say that your game is shit right away? That's not what, this is the third one in the series. They're writing out this franchise. They're writing out this series. I don't know if they're the ones who have made it in the past, made the previous games, but damn, what are they trying to pull? That's why I wanted to focus on Sonic today. Wanted to focus more on that rather than the negative stuff, because that's a really, really weird move to pull. You're not gonna gain any ground by telling us that one is gonna, that this game, the multiplayer is going to affect the single player. That's weird. I've never heard of that. That's a cinematic experience argument right there, if I've ever heard one. If you remember Ubisoft pulling that shit a couple of years ago. I'm done. I've got to go record. I got to go edit. Not record. I'm done recording. I got to go edit 2 shows. So I hope you all enjoy today's episode. I thought it was pretty good for even how, it's up late. Sorry, it's up late. Social media links are over here. They're in the top of the description. Click over here to subscribe to my channel. It's a nose itching channel. My nose really itches right now. It itches when I'm up here, lights and stuff. And click over here to watch yesterday's episode where we talk about a streamer who went on a racist rant. And can you believe that people got upset at me because I wouldn't replay that racist rant? The nerve. I don't want that racist shit on my channel. Bye. See you tomorrow.